From commerce to labor.
Stinky invades Little Havana. Roll it!
They've attracted to me, I've attracted to them. And
What? The only thing that's attracted to you, Stinky, are flies. What's that racing stripe you have going there?
We look forward to having a big win. We're going to create a lot of jobs. We create jobs. That's what I do. Right next door, I own Mariel. And a lot of you have seen that. A lot of you are from the area. And that's been a big success. We have tremendous numbers of Hispanic people going there and working there. So we're going to see what you have to say, and we're going to answer some questions. Hopefully they'll be very extremely easy questions.
You already lost them, Stinky. You lost them.
But I look forward to being with you for a little while.
Oh, this ain't gonna go well, Stinky.
Well, I woke up to go give me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing.
Stinky, meet Ramiro. Continue.
I am a Republican, no longer registered though.
So you're not a Republican then. Ramiro, dale.
I want to give you the opportunity to try to win back my vote.
Win back your vote. I'm listening, Ramiro. Continue.
Okay. Your, let's say, action and maybe inaction during your presidency and the last few years, sort of, was a little disturbing to me. What happened
A little disturbing. Continue, Ramiro. This ain't going well.
during January 6th, and the fact that, you waited so long to take action while your supporters were attacking the Capitol.
Okay, you feel that way? And what is that clown? What is this sack of shit going to say to win back your vote?
Coronavirus, I thought the public was misled during coronavirus, and that many more lives could have been saved if we would have been informed better.
Yeah. So, let me see. He committed treason and mass murder, and now you think he can talk you into supporting him again. Coño, Ramiro, que volado.
And also people in your administration who don't support you. I'm curious how people so close to you and your administration no longer want to support you. So why would I want to
Because he's a tire fire. That's why. You've just answered your question, brother.
support you? If you would answer these questions for me, I would really appreciate it and give you the opportunity. Just, your own vice president doesn't want to support you now.
Thank you.
Ramiro, you killed him. You killed him. He almost flipped his wig.
So the people that don't support a very small portion, we
No, your whole cabinet hates you.
have a tremendous, about 97% of the people
No, you don't. That's a lie.
in the administration support me. But because it's me, somebody doesn't support, they get a little publicity. The vice president, I disagree with him on what he did. I totally disagreed with him on what he did. Very importantly, you had hundreds of thousands of people come to Washington. They didn't come because
That's that look that them Cuban folks get when they say, "Este es un come mierda," ¿ok? ¿Ok? Ya me está cayendo como una patada en el culo.
because of me. They came because of the election. They thought the election was a rigged election.
Yeah. Mentiroso, fletero.
And that's why they came.
Uh-huh.
Several of those people went down to the Capitol. I said, peacefully and patriotically, nothing done wrong at all.
Este viejo está quemado. Y esa peluca con sorte.
Nothing done wrong. and action was taken, strong action. Ashley Babbitt was killed. Nobody was killed.
Coño, everybody's got their arms crossed. Stinky, you're not winning them over. This lady's like, what? These oh, holy shit, is that my ex-wife? Continue.
There were no guns down there. We didn't have guns.
Yes, yes, there were. Yes, there were.
We didn't have guns. And when I say we, these are people that walked down.
Ramiro is at the point where he's going to grab you by the neck, Stinky.
A tiny percentage of the overall, which nobody sees and nobody shows. But that was a
What? Ramble on!
day of love from the standpoint of the millions.
His neck almost snapped. Go back.
When I say we, these are people that walked down. This was a tiny percentage of the overall, which nobody sees and nobody shows. But that was a day of love from the standpoint of the millions.
Vaya, Montaviona. Look at Stinky.
It's like hundreds of thousands.
This ain't going over. He's not believing me. Ramiro just crushed him. I think Stinky just dropped a deuce. I swear to God. Ramiro's very skeptical.
Would have been the largest group I've ever spoken before. They asked me to speak. I went and I spoke, and I used the term peacefully and patriotically. If you look at the Democrats...
Aceri, este es un requete mentiroso.
It's what they say. You look at Maxine Waters, and you look at Hillary Clinton, and you look at what they say. And they only put Republicans on, but they couldn't get me because of the fact that I said everything's got to be peaceful and patriotic. And
these people were already mesmerized by Fidel Castro, Stinky. They're getting a bad vibe right now.
We'll see how it all works out. But I think that
Ramiro wants to stone cold grab you by the neck.
They're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats.
Republican. I am a registered Republican, but at this time I am undecided.
Good. That AI is horrible. Continue, Jose.
Durante la campaña se han utilizado muchas teorías de conspiración.
Throughout your campaign, holy shit. Throughout your campaign, there's been a bunch of conspiracies. This idiot looked like he ate half of a powdered donut and then wiped his eyes with the other half of the donut. Continue, Jose.
During the campaign, there has been some conspiracy theories in use.
This AI is terrible. I could have done this for a nominal fee.
Ejemplo, si me permite.
I would like to say something. I would like to say something if you would permit me.
If you allow me, I would like to give an example of it.
Las autoridades de Springfield, Ohio,
The authorities in Springfield, Ohio,
han aclarado una y otra vez
have said on numerous occasions
que los haitianos no se están comiendo
that the Haitians aren't eating the dogs and the cats.
los perros ni los gatos de sus gentes.
The authorities in Springfield, Ohio, have more than one time clarified that
This motherfucker looks like Droopy.
the Haitians are not eating their cats.
The Haitians are not eating their cats.
The dogs.
Sin embargo, usted les quiere revocar su permiso que tienen para residir.
And yet you want to take away their permit to be here for a lie, essentially,
Legalmente en este país.
because they're here legally.
Nonetheless, you want to revoke the permit they have to legally reside in this country.
This IA is terrible.
Mi pregunta con todo respeto es si
My question is, and with all due respect,
usted verdaderamente cree que estas personas se comen las...
do you really think that they're eating the cats and the dogs?
mascotas de la gente.
My question to you very respectfully is, do you really believe that these people are eating the people's pets?
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. And this was just reported.
You fucking liar. No, you just made that lie because you're a scumbag.
I was just saying what was reported. That's been
No. Who reported it? That eyeliner freak on your ticket?
reported. And eating other things too that they're not
Like what? Like what? Say it, Stinky.
supposed to be. But this is all I do is report. I have not. I was
Oye, José, este es un come mierda.
there. I'm going to be there, and we're going to take a look, and I'll give you a full report when I do. But it's been in the newspapers and reported pretty broadly.
What newspaper, Stinky?
We'll say this as far as Springfield is concerned, because I do know that situation. You have a city of 52,000 people.
No. You're going to say that 30,000 dropped in? No, that's a lie.
And they've added almost 30,000 migrants into the city.
That's a lie.
If you were a person that lived there, if you lived in Springfield, Ohio, and all of a sudden you couldn't get into a hospital, you couldn't
That's a lie.
get your children into a school, you wouldn't be able to buy groceries, you
God damn it, Jose, stop him. Droopy.
could no longer pay the rent because the government's paying rent. Any of that, if
What? What, Stinky? Hey, I want the government to come and pay my rent.
any of that happened, it would be
Droopy stunned.
a disaster for you, and you wouldn't be
No.
happy. We want to make our people safe and secure,
Jose, he wants to deport you.
and we want to make them happy. But Springfield, Ohio is in
Pero este cacho cabrón, mira lo que feo, anaranjado, con una peluca.
a perfect example. You have a town, a beautiful little town with no problems. All of a sudden, they have 30 or
Jose, este es un come mierda.
32,000 people dropped into the town,
Pero qué?
most of whom don't speak the language, most of whom don't speak the language at all.
Bullshit. Bullshit, Stinky. You mean like Melania? I heard she knows 5 languages. English ain't one of them.
And what they're doing is they're looking all over for interpreters. Well, I mean, I think you
So maybe they could use that AI machine.
can't just destroy our country.
This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Jose, who do you think you're going to vote for now?
It's maybe some people disagree with me, but
Yeah, no. You think? After all those idiot bomb threats?
you can't put in a very short period of time 32,000 people
Bullshit. This is a full-on lie.
into
This is a liar.
50,000 people town and expect things to go well.
Hey, they're going great.
It's a disaster.
Up until you came up and told your skinheads to go over there, you prick.
It's a total disaster.
You're an idiot. It's not a disaster. Tell him, Jose. Speak up, Droopy.
And the people that live there are, they want to leave, they want to move, because if you read about it,
No, that's a lie. This is all nonsense. This is all nonsense. This racist slob despises you, Droopy.
talk to them. People want to move, they want to leave, because they've never had anything like this.
Look at this pathetic shit-talking clown. Oh, my God. He's just been bitch-slapped by Madam President. Listen to this.
Yeah, obviously, thanks, Sean. It's great to see you. It was a little tense. We were given the time of 5 p.m.
Okay. It wasn't going to take her long to bitch slap you, own you, and then get out of there. She didn't have time for light work,
Eastern time. Obviously, my show is at 6 p.m.
Who cares? They
wanted the tape at 5 p.m. We said we were going to tape as live. In other words, roll the tape and then just turn that around unedited.
Yeah, no, right. But what you wanted to do is you had your little gotcha questions ready, right? And Madam President destroyed you.
Interrupted, and but we had to do it before 5:15.
Okay, and where are we going here? Wah! Wah! You goddamn snowflake.
Otherwise, we couldn't turn the whole machine around before the top of the.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? That's shit talk for you got bitch slapped.
6 p.m. show. So we were waiting at 4:55, and then 5, and then 5:05, and then 5.
Okay, and?
5:10.
And?
At 5:17.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So you were looking at your watch, right? To try to make this some kind of story, right? Because you got bitch slapped.
The vice president walked out. So it did feel a little bit.
So, okay. She walked out at 5:17. Okay? Yeah. And you had a 6 o'clock show. And then she stole your lunch. She took your heart out of your chest, stepped on it, and then threw it back in through your mouth.
Like they were icing the kicker or trying to.
Icing the kicker? Who do you think you are, Cairo Santos or some shit like that? Icing the kicker. Wah! You're a snowflake.
And originally they were talking about 25 minutes, and they gave us 20 minutes, and I was fine with any time. I was really.
Yeah. You wanted 25 minutes and she gave you 20. You're lucky she gave you 1. Yeah. Yeah. You tried your little gotchas and you got your ass handed to you.
Happy to get the interview.
You see, this prick right here, the election fraud guy, that because of him and his other idiots got sued for $787 million for lying, had a gotcha. He had a gotcha ready for the tiger. But you want to go dance in the tiger's cage? You better bring a whip. Continue.
As bad as you say that half of this country is now supporting this person who could be the 47th president of the United States. Why
It's not going to happen. Talk to him.
is that happening?
This is an election for president of the United States. It's not supposed to be easy.
I know, but
It's not supposed to be. It is not supposed to be a
So
cakewalk
are they misguided, the 50%? Are they stupid? What is
God,
it?
I would never say.
What you wanted her to say, you wanted to bait her into telling, according to you, half the population, right, that they were stupid. Yeah. It didn't work. It's not going to work with her. What do you think she is? 5-year-old Stinky or something? Continue.
That about the American people. And in fact, if you listen to Donald Trump, if you watch any of his rallies, he's the one who tends to demean and belittle and diminish the American people. He's the one who talks about an enemy within, an enemy within, talking about the American people, suggesting he would turn the American military on the American people.
We asked that question to the former president today. Harris Faulkner had a town hall. And this is how he responded.
Yeah, you see, he's got the clip ready for her, right? But it's a shit-talking lie. Watch this. Watch this.
I heard about that. They were saying I was like threatening. I'm not threatening anyone.
Yeah. How many times have you said that the American people are the enemy within? Yeah, that's right.
They're the ones doing the threatening.
Nope, it's you.
They do phony investigations. I've been investigated more than Alphonse Capone.
Stop. If you have been investigated more times than Al Capone, right? That makes you a goddamn criminal. That's right. Yeah,
It's the greatest thing. No, it's true. It's called weaponization of government. It's a terrible thing.
So,
Brett, I'm sorry, and with all due respect, that clip was not what he has been saying about the enemy within, that he has repeated when he's speaking about the American people. That's not what you...
I'm getting that vibe, right? From the debate where he said, "You're a disgrace. People leave your rallies." I'm getting that vibe.
You just showed.
He was asked.
No, that's not what you just showed. In all fairness and respect to you,
that was the question that we asked him.
He didn't show that, and here's the bottom line: he has repeated it many times, and you and I both know that.
And you know it. Schooled.
And you and I both know that he has talked about turning the American military on the American people. He has talked about going after people who are engaged in peaceful protest. He has talked about locking people up because they disagree with him. This is a democracy. And
Brett's having a bad day.
a democracy.
Look at him, look at him.
The President of the United States, in the United States of America, should be willing to be able to handle criticism without...
Well, she is pissed. She is pissed off like a motherfucker.
Saying he'd lock people up for doing it. And this is what is at stake, which is why you have someone like the former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff saying what Mark Milley has said about Donald Trump being a threat to the United States of America.
He's quoted in the Woodward book that way, yes. Brilliant, brilliant.